Assalamu alaikum, dear viewers. I am stood right outside the Review of Religions exhibition. Come and join me as I explore.
Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
How are you? What's your name?
I'm Iqan Ahmed. Can you show me around?
Of course I can. Welcome. This is the Review of Religions exhibition for Just Islam this year. You want to come have a look?
Yes,
I'll show you
please.
around. Awesome. So this year's exhibition is all about the golden age of Islam. The golden age of Islam is basically the period in history where Muslim thinkers, researchers, scientists were revolutionizing and researching all about science, astronomy, physics. The point of this part of the exhibition is to show how all of their achievements and their advancements are all based on the Holy Quran. The first revelation that was given to the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ was Iqra, and Iqra means to read or to recite. And that reflects the Holy Quran's message of researching, and that is what really inspired these Muslims to research and to advance intellectually.
That is very interesting.
You don't know what this is?
No, can you please tell me?
Of course I can. So this actually is the oldest Quran that the world has ever dated. And it's dated to as far back as the time of the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ. So that is as early as 568 AD. Isn't that amazing?
Whoa, that is so interesting.
Yeah, I know.
Please tell me about all these jewels and all this.
Yeah, so this section is really interesting because it is showing how art is such an important part of Islam. Because in Islam, we're not allowed to draw pictures of people or have drawings in a mosque. Do you know why?
Why?
Because in a mosque, if we have loads of pictures, it becomes very distracting, doesn't it? So in the mosque, we're supposed to just focus on Allah the Almighty. But if there's too many photos on the wall, then how are we going to concentrate? So what Islamic art is finding a way in which we can be reminded about Allah through beautiful ways. This is a picture of a dome in the Hagia Sophia Mosque in Turkey, where if you see here, these are verses of the Holy Quran written in really beautiful script, which is also known as calligraphy. So this is a segment or a fragment of the Kiswa, which has been displayed on the Kaaba previously, but now we have it here in our collection. If you smell it, can you tell me what you smell?
I think I could smell something really familiar.
Yeah, so it's actually an itar or an oud, and that's the same fragrance which they apply to the Kiswa in Mecca. So it's pretty crazy how the smell is still even here today.
I still can't believe that you've managed to get a piece of the Kaaba cloth here.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Alhamdulillah, it's the blessings of Allah the Almighty that we can share this with all the guests of the Prophet Messiah at Jalsa Salana. Alhamdulillah. Iqan, if you follow me over here,
Yes?
we have on this side a map of the world, just showing you where some of those important things that we all use today. For example, if you can recognize, we have ideas of blood circulation, we have the camera, we have coffee, we have distillation equipment, we have the use of algebra. I'm not sure if you reached algebra at school yet, but algebra is a mathematical term. All of these things have been mapped out to show you exactly where they were founded and how they were pioneered by Muslim people across the golden age of Islam. So this is just a diorama of what an Islamic kind of lounge might have looked like. These are actual coffee beans. I'm sure you can give it a smell. You can smell how aromatic they are. Makes you want to drink a coffee. But coffee was drunk quite extensively in the Islamic golden age. And we also have a chess table. So chess was actually refined and played quite a lot in the higher societies of the Islamic golden age. Now, do you remember when the golden age of Islam was?
I think it was from the 9th century to
Correct.
the 14th.
Correct, yes. It was a very long time ago. And we spoke about how they pioneered kind of scientific advancements for the whole world to benefit from. But in Ahmadiyyat, we have also been the Jamaat which has had the first Muslim Nobel Prize winner. And his name was Professor Dr. Abdul Salam Sahib. And he was the first ever Muslim in all of history to win a Nobel Prize. And he was an Ahmadi Muslim. And equally, we have a companion of the promised Messiah, ﷺ. His name was Sir Muhammad Zafrullah Khan Sahib, may Allah be pleased with him. He was the first foreign minister of Pakistan, and he was really influential in establishing Pakistan as a country, as its own country, and of course, in championing the Palestinian cause. So these two people were both Ahmadi Muslims, and they were really respected people in the world in terms of politics and in terms of science.
Could you please tell me more about this?
Yes, of course. So this is a historic edition of the Review of Religions. Now, the Review of Religions was a magazine that was established by the promised Messiah ﷺ himself. And this entire exhibition that we've been through today was organized by the Review of Religions. So it's the longest running comparative religions magazine in the world. And this is a really old edition that we have in our archives from 1903. So the magazine was established by the Promised Messiah in 1902. But this is one of the oldest copies that we have in our archives from 1903.
Jazakallah for showing me
That's
around.
okay.
I've learned a lot today.
That's really nice to meet you, Khan. Enjoy the rest of your jalsa. Assalamu alaikum.
You too.